Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the Good Friday edition, April 2nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video here. And we had a big-time warm-up yesterday with highs well up into the 80s across our entire region. And I think most of us a few degrees warmer today than what we saw yesterday. Let's start off with the radar here. And it is still extremely quiet here across the eastern United States this morning. No actual precipitation. Anything you see on the radar in this zone is just ground clutter, false returns. But pretty big thunderstorms firing as I'm cutting this video here during the 5 a.m. hour back in Texas and Oklahoma. And a lot of this up in the Dakotas is actually snow this morning. Let me show you how it looks in terms of the satellite imagery, and it's still very, very quiet. Hardly any clouds in the sky in this part of the country. But you do see some of these areas of cloud cover back in the lower Mississippi Valley. We'll begin to see some of that around here as we get into the day tomorrow for Saturday. Now look at the temperatures. These are current temperatures. These are actually 4 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. Central temperatures. And notice you have 65 degrees or warmer in this entire corridor back off to the west. That's right ahead of a cold front. It is much chillier behind that front. And you can clearly pick out the frontal boundary here. You have an area of low pressure that's situated right here near the Siouxland. Trailing down from that, and there's your cold front. Pretty easy to pick up on the wind stream lines this morning. And you have a lot of warm air with those southerly winds are in place, chillier behind that front. So let's get into today's forecast. Today, probably the warmest day of this warm stretch around here. A lot of folks will make a run at record highs. And it looks like mid to upper 80s in many Piedmont spots for high temperatures today. Now, showers and storms moving through the southern plains into the lower Mississippi Valley. That is where there is a severe weather risk today, that slight risk area covering places like Shreveport, Little Rock, and Oklahoma City and east of Dallas. They're right on the edge of that. Memphis also on the eastern edge of the slight risk area today. Now, as we get into the day tomorrow, showers and storms will spread into the Tennessee Valley and the western Ohio Valley. We'll just see some mainly high-level clouds moving in here. Highs tomorrow probably lower 80s in many spots. But like I've been mentioning all week, that front really just sort of loses its punch. And that's how Easter Sunday at 2 p.m. looks. Just a broad area of high pressure all across the southeast. So I still don't think we see any shower activity across our region with that front. Can't completely rule out maybe a stray shower making it into the mountains, but I think even there that chance is small. And looks like we will be completely dry from the Piedmont to the coast as our Easter weekend unfolds. So Easter Sunday for sunrise services, most temps in the 50s. Looks like highs Easter Sunday upper 70s to lower 80s. Now the big warm-up coming early next week. It looks like Monday low to mid 80s with a lot of sun. Tuesday, probably the warmest day early next week, as we'll see highs mid to maybe some upper 80s on Tuesday afternoon. And notice again there by Tuesday afternoon we have this broad southwesterly flow, very well established again. Pretty strong area of low pressure again up around the Siouxland. And Tuesday will be dry and sunny and quite warm. All right, let's go out 24 hours later. This is Wednesday, still very warm. Still dry, it appears Wednesday, before finally, late in the week, this is the GFS's representation, and it brings a round of showers and storms through mainly late Thursday into early Friday. And it looks like the models are now honing in on that type of timing. Later Thursday into early Friday is the most likely time we'll see our next storm system roll through that'll produce rain, and maybe some thunderstorms as well. And it does look like behind that system we get into if not a cooler pattern, then at least a more significant shot of cooler air than what we'll see with the weekend cold front. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful, blessed Easter holiday weekend. Next edition of the video will be up bright and early on Monday morning. Have a great weekend, and God bless.